Hello, Capricorn. This is Grand Madam with your mid-month reading. Now, these three cards belong to the pre-shuffle. I've selected a card from the Dark Goddess deck, from the Energy Oracle deck, and from the Romance Angels deck. I will be doing your reading with the Kipper deck that I just got. I love it. So let's get started right now, shall we? The energy around you right now and the message for you comes from the goddess Ma'at. She's an Egyptian goddess. Her message is that of judgment. And what she's saying is that judgment is being made as we speak. For you, Capricorn, speak your truth and speak it honestly. Okay? You have been going through a time where not only were you unjustly treated, you were lucky to be treated at all. Now is your time. Judgment has been made or is being made. Decisions are being made in your favor. The energy deck is reversed, all tied up. Capricorn, you are free. You're free from the judgment of others because your actions have proven who you are. And you have proven many wrong. Okay? And this is leading to the third card from the Romance Angel deck, and that is one of engagement. So whatever you were dealing with, Capricorn, it is finally over. Judgment has been made. You are free from situations where you were tied in with no control whatsoever. And now, this is more than likely going to be about a love reading. You're free. You're free of all the baggage that has kept you and your love interest blocked, kept you down, kept delaying your leveling up of the relationship. Expect a ring, Capricorn. I've said this before in your reading. Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that is your energy for now. Now let's just see what's going on, Capricorn. I'm going to use the spread. We're going to talk about your obstacles, your course of action, and from your course of action with your obstacles, we're going to find out what the outcome is, okay, with this Kipper deck. I like the Kipper deck. It's not so much a tarot card, and yet it's not an oracle card, but it's a card that pulls no punches. The images are of 18th century Victorian. And I guess you probably want to know, well, what does that have to do today? The Victorian era was is where the Victorian morals came from. The Queen was practicing celibacy and chastity and expected others to do so, while her prince was hitting everything that could be hittable. Okay? But what we will find in this deck is the hypocrisy that also was in play with this demand for morality. So that's why these cards don't pull any punches. These cards call a thing in a very elegant way. Okay? So let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? Now, Spirit wants me to pick them up and shuffle. Okay, let me do this one more time, Spirit. And now, Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn, Spirit? Give the message clear and true. Give me clarity. If I miss something, shout it out for me. You won't scare me. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Okay, here we go. The first three cards stay face down. These are your wild cards. These are what you're not expecting. Okay? And I'm going to leave them over here. So, let's start with your obstacles. First obstacle. This card is a mature man. And we're going to put some more cards down because usually this is the father, the grandfathers, the uncles, the older mentor of the family. He does not have to be an obstacle, but we'll see. Okay? The next card is the marriage. Ooh. There could be obstacles towards a marriage, or the marriage itself could be an obstacle for the mature man. And now we have a wealthy man. So some of you Capricorns are going to marry a wealthy man. Now this is interesting because evidently this, well, we'll see. Just because it's in an obstacle section does not mean it is an obstacle. At least not for you. And then there's the house. Woohoo. Here's an official person. Could be a judge or a real estate agent. And here's concern. The obstacles. Okay. This is clear. I told you these cards didn't fool around. The obstacle you're having, Capricorn, you're trying to get married. And the man you're marrying is a wealthy man. Now this mature man, if he's not your father or father figure, could be someone like, for me, it's my spiritual advisor, okay? But this father, this mature man, can also be someone who's either going to help with the marriage or who does not want the marriage. So we're going to go and see, because this is about a marriage. There's an obstacle, a major obstacle to this marriage, and it has something to do with a house, an official person, and an official person has to get involved. That very easily could be a judge, real estate agent, but and then there's concern. Something's going on about a house. All right? Let's see what your course of action should be, because you're trying to get married. And you're trying to keep a property or buy a property. And you definitely have to go through channels. You've got the money. So something else is going on. We'll get back to that. Or maybe I should, hold on, before we get back to your course of action. Capricorn, hold on. Where are my... I'm going to pull out the Rider-Waite. They'll get down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, in the obstacles. What is the problem with the marriage? Let's start with what is the problem with the marriage. And then we're going to see what is the problem with the house. Or let's do it both ways. What is the problem with the marriage and the house? What is the problem with the marriage and the house for Capricorn? It could be something as simple as your father doesn't like the man you're going to marry. This could be Capricorn, male or female. And there's concern. The family is concerned. Or there could be problems with the property. An official person, like an inspector, has to come through to make sure everything is okay. Or there could be problems with the paperwork getting the house. Let's see, what is the problem here? Before we get into the course of action. So, for Capricorn, what's the issue? Six of Cups. Something from the past has cropped up. Or someone from the past has cropped up. Oh, shucks. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Come on. Family and friends seem to be an issue. Or someone's friends from the past has become an issue. And here we have the card of the Fool. Someone from the past has come back to block the marriage and to block the purchase of a new home, or to block you from moving in the home, and the situation has got to be handled in court. This could be an ex who has not relinquished the house. It could be an ex who owns the house. It could be an ex partner, business partner, who has a share in the house. because here we have Seven of Wands. This is a battle going on. Capricorn, that's you with the long staff, and you're battling all these other people at the bottom. There are 6 other staffs you have to battle. 6 is in harmony. You're stuck. So that's what that's all about. Okay. All right, so let's continue. So, you have people who don't want you married coming back, and you have people who don't want you to have the house. Course of action, community, family and friends, your support team. You're going to need a support team to help you through this. And support team, like I said, was family and friends. You might need a counselor. Coffin. Lay the issue to rest. It's dead. So that means somebody's just coming back, showing off, making their presence known. But it's hard, it's heavy on your mind right about now, Capricorn. Here's a card of thoughts. This is you for Capricorn woman. This is the main female. Adjudication. Here we go. We just talked about that. So someone has legal tie to this house that is a property. I know I just saw the justice card. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Adjudication. Adjudication. You have to go to court about this. Leave it up here. Move these over a little bit closer. We need more room for the outcome. And sudden wealth. So eventually what's going to happen, Capricorn, is the house is going to have to be sold to get rid of that third-party person once and for all. Okay, here's your outcome. Lovers. So that means be nice to your partner. Get a little love involved because it was all about former lover. Here's courthouse. You might end up marrying in the courthouse. And you might also end up taking a whole different path. Okay, I'm out of room. I'm out of room. There will be a major change. So you're going to have to do it. It's going to be a change in direction. The courthouse is involved. This is about property, dear. What's delaying your marriage is property issues with an ex. And you'll be going on a journey and pathway. You may be taking a trip to get away from it, or you may be changing your mind altogether. Let's see. Courtship. Capricorn, what this is telling me is that, this is wise, is that because of the issues that involve an ex, that you are going to delay the marriage and maintain the courtship with your partner. Okay? This has to, all this over here, with your wealthy person, male or female, has to be cleared up and cleaned out before you can start anew. Now let's see what these wild cards have to say. The ex. This is the mature woman. That's the culprit. Message of concern. So she shot out an email, or it could be a court summons, or whatever legal documents she has to say, wait a minute, I have part ownership in this property too, and this is false person, so that means she's a liar. Yeah. Your ex is not clear. I mean, your current partner, your fiance, is not clear to marry you because for some kind of strange way, they're still tied up with this ex. And this ex has sent some type of message to your fiance or your fiance to stir some things up, which has caused the delay. Okay. Now at the bottom, we have the poverty card. More than likely she's broke. We have unexpected income, which would be sale of the house if she gets it, if she gets to keep it, and plans made and strategized in a private setting, which has really stressed you out and stressed your partner out to the point of bad health. So it's time for the both of you to recuperate. And Capricorn males, this is you. Okay? This is also something. Be aware. Here's the thief card again, and here's the card of the gift. If this woman offers you anything, Capricorn males, do not take it. Do not take it because it's a trap. Or it could be stolen property. And the same type of fake person that will give you something will report you for having it. And possession is 9/10 of the law. So, now let's get some messages from the Moonology deck. Let's see what they have, what messages they have for us. Capricorn, males and females. I had to check the timer. I couldn't believe it. It was so short. This reading just flowed. It just flowed right on through. So, what does the Moonology deck? I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. The first card says, confidence is your key to success. This is the new moon in Leo. So be confident that you'll get what you, even if you don't get what you want, you'll be all right. Balance your spirituality and your and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So you're going to have to take some time. This is where hold on a second. This deals with this. Some of you just want to go to bed. That's all good because you need to relax. We heal during our sleep. But also when you wake up, get into your meditation. That's going to help improve your health. And finally, nothing is going to come out of this situation. Nothing's coming out of the situation. So, wrapping it up, you're having obstacles and delays. There's another card that, Sagittarius. You might be involved with the Sagittarius, Capricorn, because they had a similar reading where their wedding was delayed because of obstacles from the past. You're going to be all right. You need this additional time, Capricorn, to get things sorted or for your partner to get things sorted before you can move forward on a new path in your new journey as husband and wife or spouse for life. This is your reading, and I'm Grand Madam. Much love.